Hello students, myself Dr. C.R. Chowgule, Head Department of English, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. This lecture is for the students of BA3 Special English. Name of the paper number 14 is English Drama for the semester 6. In the previous lecture, we learnt about Nagamandala's Act First by Girish Karnad. Let us know the act second. Naga takes the form of Apanna and visits Rani at nights. He approaches her in a romantic way and she is left speechless. She is happy with the absolute bliss and lays her head on his shoulder. He promises to visit her during nights. Naga vanishes at the sunrise. When her husband behaves in the same way, unchanged during the day, she imagines her bliss at night is a dream. But she again enjoys the pleasure again during the following night, when Naga visits her in Apanna's form. She inquires why he is brutal during the day and gentle during the night, or whether it was a dream last night. He replies that it is absolutely true and advises not to suspect it. Unaware the truth behind, she is convinced to go on with whatever comes on to her. Rani notices blood on Naga's body. She hurries to bring lotion. She sees the cobra reflection in the mirror box. She screams and says Naga that she has found a cobra reflection in the mirror, right at the same place where he is sitting now. But she can find no snake there when she turns back. She applies lotion on his body. Naga vanishes with the sunrise. Gurudava and Kapanna comes to visit Rani. They scream outside seeing a cobra coming out of Rani's bathroom drainage. Rani finds her husband is not at home. Gurudava says that she has been there for half an hour, but Apanna is not seen coming out of his house. Rani is also confused. At afternoon, Kapanna visits home. He yells at Rani as his dog is found dead. Next day, he brings a mongoose at home. Within a day of time, it is also injured by something. That night, Naga does not come. His absence continues for 2 more weeks as he is injured severely on account of his fight with mongoose. Almost after 2 weeks, Naga visits Rani and is informed of her pregnancy. Naga is not happy and disappears when Apanna appears. He is also enraged, coming to know about Rani's pregnancy, because they are not together at bed for a long time. So he declares to take her to Panchayat. So he locks her down into the house and leaves. At night, Naga appears. She lashes him with plenty of questions about his behavior that day. Naga convinces her and advises her on what to do in the panchayat to prove her innocence. In the meantime, Kurudava is restless, walking here and there because of her son Kappanna is missing for 1 week. Rani seeks Kurudava's help in the panchayat, but it seems impossible. At the panchayat, Rani pulls out a cobra from an ant hill and takes an oath on it, promising that she has not touched anybody till the day except her husband and that snake. The snake moves around her neck like a garland. From this incident, the panchayat declares that she is of a divine birth and comes to a conclusion that Rani is not a whore and thus her innocence is proved. Both Appanna and Rani begin a happy life with the newborn child. One night, Naga appears again. Naga is found in the bed with her husband. Rani and husband, they together on the bed. That time Naga intends to kill her but changes his thought out of love. He takes the form of small snake and hides in her long hair. She wakes up and feels her hair is unusually weighing. She combs her hair and a small dead cobra falls down. Appanna is very happy that their son is saved from cobra. He says that Rani is a goddess. Rani requests to perform a ritual for the cobra on this day every year, and Appanna agrees immediately. Let us see the conclusion of the act second. When the story ends its story, the listener doesn't accept the conclusion. The man or the listener provides his own conclusion. When Rani finds the cobra falling down from her hair, it is alive. Appanna tries to kill the snake, but Rani takes the cobra and hides it in her long hair again. At the end of Nagamandala, all lives a happy life. Thanks for listening me carefully and attentively. Thank you.